Hey now, what is up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I am still doing my 31 days of horror movie reviews. And, well, it's October. Halloween's coming up. It only makes sense that I stop, rewatch, and review Halloween, the original Halloween. It came out in 1978. It was written and directed and produced, and basically everything was made with this movie from Mr. John Carpenter. And the plot is simple. At the very beginning of the movie, you see this 6-year-old kid just one day on Halloween kill his older sister with a kitchen knife, and so he gets locked up. And jump ahead years later, he breaks out of Maximum, this hospital. He goes back to Haddonfield, and he's stalking and he's watching and he's being super creepy with this one girl, Laurie Strode, who's babysitting that night. But on this night, he decides to strike and not only go after her friends, but her as well. Now, what I think of Halloween is, I love this movie. I do. It's one of those films where I feel like the older I got, the more I appreciated with this movie. Because maybe the first time I saw it, I was young and thought, oh yeah, it's slow or it's boring or nothing's really going on. I'm watching it now and I'm like, no, there is so much going on here. First of all, the beginning of the movie, seeing the point of view of young Michael. Sure, now that I've seen it, I know that it's a young kid, but the reveal, after he stabs this poor girl and he comes out of the house and his parents walk up and take the mask off, and you see this 6-year-old kid and he looks normal. He doesn't look crazy, like he doesn't look like he would have done something like this. Holy crap! And then we meet Dr. Loomis, who's played by Donald Pleasence. Great actor. He brings so much weight to this character. Just him talking about everything that Michael has gone through. Not talking, not being able to be helped at this hospital. And then Michael breaks out. And I love when we do meet Laurie Strode, played by Jamie Lee Curtis. This is her very first movie, introducing Jamie Lee Curtis, and she's very sweet, she's very innocent, very demure, and nothing like her friends. Especially you have Annie, who is played by Nancy Loomis. At least she's credited as Nancy Loomis, and Annie is very out there, lots of spunk, and I actually like her personality. I do. Although she bails on having to babysit this young girl, she brings her over for Laurie to watch so that she can what? Go and hang out with her boyfriend. And you know what that means, especially horror movies in the 70s. If you go out to try to drink or party or have sex, you're gonna die. Not only Annie, but Linda as well. She goes to have sex with a guy, and it does not spell good for them. But Michael Myers, the Shape, as they called him in the earlier versions of this movie, he's so creepy. He's so just the stalking, the constant stalking. Just him being out in the bush, that one scene where Jamie Lee Curtis catches him, and he's just standing there looking at her, not moving, and then finally just going away into the bushes. And you're like, what the fuck was that? She's in class looking outside the window and he's staring at her. She goes to her house, she sees him outside looking into her window. It's creepy because then he just goes away. It's like, why is he targeting this girl in particular? Because by this point we don't know the backstory, or I don't even know if there really was a built-in backstory. Originally I just think it was this guy targeting this random girl and seeking her out and saying, yeah, I'm gonna kill this girl because why not? And it's the slow build, it's the slow burn. It's one of those things where the camera's constantly in Michael Myers' point of view, seeing what he sees, seeing what fixation he gets off of watching other people, watching these girls, and almost planning his attack. And he's so methodical in how he stalks them and goes after them. It's really interesting. You have a character who doesn't talk like Michael Myers, but you have to get so much with him and following him. Certain scenes that are memorable of him killing Linda's boyfriend, hanging him up and stabbing him and having him stuck up against the door, and Myers just looking at him and cocking his head. I'm pretty sure that's the first time a serial killer ever did that in a movie. I have to mention the score. John Carpenter himself did the score, wrote the music, played the piano for all of these themes that you hear. He knew what to do, knew what notes to hit for certain scenes that amplify it. There's no blood, there's no gore, there's not a lot of kills going on until like the very end. So you need something to create that atmosphere, that suspense, that high tension during certain scenes, and he does it. It's almost like the music and the tension is the best part of watching the original Halloween. This movie still holds up and stands up. If you're looking for a movie that just will get you sucked in and the creepiness that unfolds. Obviously, I really enjoy the original Halloween. So guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of the original Halloween? Obviously, you probably like it or love it, but what's your favorite thing about this movie? Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!